So I'm gonna eat this, go to the gym, eat this up, head to the gym. I'm on the way to the gym already. There's no way I'm going to the gym today.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
I took her out, it was a Friday night, I woke alone. Sometime I'm in my feelings. Sometime I'm in.
First time for everything, guys. This is the first day I've skipped a workout in probably over a year. Obviously, I've had off days and everything like that, but this is the first scheduled workout I can remember not attending, and it's very disappointing, as you can probably tell by my voice. I'm not feeling that well. So, excuse me. Sorry. Hold on. We are going to make it through this clip. The reason I'm pushing through and recording this video is because if you're watching this on the day it is released, I am currently in California for work. Do not worry, I'm hopefully not sick in California. I'm recording this video 2 weeks in advance because I'll be flying out on a Saturday, coming back on a Saturday, so that leaves me 2 weekends I cannot record a full day of eating. I want to make sure I have content for you guys, so I'm doing this a little bit ahead of time. You know, there's always going to be excuses why you can't get out videos, but I'm sacrificing for you guys. And you know, you always hear people, oh, I was doing this, I was doing that, and a lot of times you hear from people that, you know, their job is YouTube. How many excuses can you have not to get out videos? Obviously, my job is not YouTube, but I'm still going to get it done for you guys. Am I grumpy right now? I'm a Devo when I'm sick, I tell you what. But I also tell you that I'm in California to tell you that, hold on. Okay, sorry, so when I'm in California, I'll only have my work computer, I will not have my personal computer, but I still have videos coming for you guys. So I apologize that I'm not going to be able to get back to your comments in a timely manner. Hopefully I'll be able to do it when I get back, but I honestly don't know. I'm going to be pretty behind since I'll be gone for a week. So please do excuse me, you guys know that I answer all of your comments. And that's another thing. If you have under 20,000 subscribers, there's no reason not to answer every comment. That's crazy. Think about Brandon Campbell, 120,000 subscribers, full-time job, still answers every comment. I figured, say 3,000 people watch a 10-minute video of mine, right? That is a lot of minutes of a watching time. 30,000 minutes. The least I could do is spend 30 minutes responding to comments. I'm just getting off on too many tangents here. I'm sorry, but we are going to have a video. I hope that you guys can still enjoy this. I do have some pretty cool food planned. That's going to be about it. I will talk to you guys at the first meal. Okay, so I'm going to have this little bowl of immunity, and it might be a little bit late for this, I realize, but I do want to get as much micronutrients in my body as I can. So I mix some strawberries, some oranges, and some bananas in this bowl, and I'm going to have this to hold me over until I make my real food, which I'm really excited to show you. I put something together last night I think you guys are really going to enjoy. And I figured, since I am a little bit sick here, it'd be a good time to address a comment you guys leave me a lot. And usually it has something to do with, you always seem very upbeat, very happy, very energized. And the reason that it probably seems like that is because the majority of the year, I would say 355 out of 365 days, I'm healthy. And if you're healthy and you can pay your bills, what could you possibly be upset about? There's a lot of things to be happy about. It's all about perspective, so that is the answer to that. I figured I would just address that, given that I'm in this current state, but it's not bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse. Obviously, if I'm standing and talking, I can't be that sick. Anyway, gonna eat this, and then I'll be back with you guys. I think the hardest part for me is how unproductive I have been these last 3 days. Today's Saturday. Thursday, I came home from work, went straight to the couch, and did not move the rest of the night. Friday, I felt terrible, but I had a lot of stuff going on, so I went into work for a half day, and it was like, alright, I gotta go home at lunch. Took my first sick day, or first half day at least, and now I haven't done much today. I finally feel well enough that I can actually get back to some video editing. Obviously, I'm gonna be behind on that, but you guys probably have been able to figure out by now, I just have to be doing something all the time, and I think that that's part of the reason that I end up getting sick sometimes, is because I don't ever give my body a rest. But I feel like, what the heck do I need a rest for? I'm 25. And it's already going on 2 o'clock. I have not eaten yet, as you guys, well, you guys have seen I've eaten a little bit. But what I'm gonna make for my first real meal, I will call it, is some French broast. And this is something I think Mark Lobliner created, or I saw on one of his videos a long time ago. And if you guys don't know what it is, essentially it's French toast, as the name kind of implies, but you just make it a little bit differently. So what I've done is I put a cup of egg substitute and 1 whole egg in this little magic bullet thing, and then I just blended it up. And I'll show you guys how we make this exactly in case you are not familiar. And then I will show you my magical creation that I started last night. So here's what we're doing. We're going to take 3 pieces of bread and then just pour this egg mixture on top of it like so. Going to let that soak all in. I think, I can't really remember if I'm doing this right. Oh well, I think you're supposed to soak the bread a little bit better, but we'll just move it around. There we go. Alright, then I'm just going to cover it for about 4 to 5 minutes and I will be back. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know I tell you never throw away an empty jar of peanut butter because you can make overnight oats inside of it and it is great. So I made some chocolate marshmallow overnight oats. That little hint of peanut butter will just take it to the next level. I'm sure some of you are going to ask me, well, how do you track that peanut butter? I don't know. It is not that serious. It is worth the flavor, I promise you. So rather than straining my voice anymore and talking about it, and I'm sure I'll forget something anyway, I'll just show you what I did last night, hopefully throw some cool music to it, hope you guys enjoy it, and then we'll be back with everything else.
I thank God for you every single night, cause believe it or not, you saved my life. Yeah. I've met a million people, been a million places, shook a million hands, seen a million faces, had a million lows and a million more highs. No, I haven't made a million, but I've touched a million lives. Met a million people, been a million places, shook a million hands, seen a million faces. Gotta live like we're dying, cause tonight we won't let go, and the world won't be so cold. I just need to know that, baby, you could ride with me. Turn the lights down low, see you.
Well, you can tell I burned it a little bit, but I think it's going to be alright. I'm not going to cook it very long on this side at all, just about a minute. Then I'm going to take it off and top it with a few other things.
And they still gon' hate when you live your life like how you say. It don't matter about them, no. It don't matter about them. And as long as I'm cool with myself, then I feel like everything's straight. It don't matter about them, no.
I know it's hard to believe, but this is the first time I've been really excited to eat in the last few days. Just put some Cool Whip in there, probably stir that all around. My guess is that this is going to be the best version of overnight oats I've ever made, but I will be sure to confirm that once I am finished.
Right now, I'm living with my ups, my downs, my lows. I feel like getting.
Save your empty jars of peanut butter, make that, thank me later. Well, it may not sound like it, but I'm feeling a lot better than the last time I talked to you. I'm able to stay in here without feeling sick. I think I am finally starting to shake this thing. Might even be able to get back into the gym tomorrow. Yeah, definitely going to the gym tomorrow. It's not even like I feel like I have to. It's that I sincerely miss going and training. I was watching some of my workout footage as I was editing this afternoon, and I was like, almost like, not remorseful, but reminiscent. Is that the word I'm looking for? It was just, I was like sad. I wanted to be there. How? I'm sick in the head. I'm sure some of you guys can relate because you're probably sick in the head if you're watching me on video right now. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. So we have a bunch of food to hit the rest of the night. I'm gonna try to go over my typical macros because I do want to get back in the gym tomorrow and I have not gotten a lot of food in. A lot of people are under the misunderstanding that you can have a pre-workout meal like 3 hours before your workout and be fueled for your workout. I strongly disagree with that. I can tell if I didn't eat enough food the day before because I'll have a bad workout that next day, and it's almost always when I know I just didn't eat enough. So that is going to be what I'm going to try to avoid. I got a ton of stuff laid out over here. It's going to be very high volume, very micronutrient dense. So I'm going to start with some chicken and then we'll go from there. I really hate the process of making breaded chicken, but it's so good, and I know I've shown you guys multiple ways to do this, but what I'm going to do is a very simple way. I'm sure you've never heard of this before. We're going to dip the chicken in the egg, and then in the breadcrumbs, put it on the pan, and it is magic. So I'm going to throw this in the oven to finish cooking. I just threw in 2 servings of fettuccine noodles into the water, and then in here, I'm going to be adding a ton of peppers, mushrooms, onions, and vegetables. Also throw a handful of spinach in there, let that saute up, and then we'll just mix everything together. Obviously I ignore the rule of not overcrowding the pan, but we will see how small this shrinks up to. So it did shrink up a little bit there, and look how perfect this chicken looks. I turned the oven off, just going to leave it in there to keep it warm. Then once all that comes out, I'll throw it all in a bowl, throw some marinara in there, and we will be finished. You know it's gonna be a good dinner when you need a mixing bowl to fit all of your food.
I'm just like you, why you trying to bring me down? I'm just like you, help me turn this thing around. I dream at night of a better day, you and I in a better place. Don't know how, but I know that I'll reach it.
I know you guys can't really tell and it doesn't look like much from this video, but this is what happiness looks like, my friends. I don't know how much this bowl weighs, but I'm just curious. So with the bowl, it's 4.5 pounds. Let's say the bowl weighs, I honestly have no idea, a pound. 3.5 pounds of food. Can't complain about that. After that monstrosity, I'm just inside of about 70 grams of fiber for the day, and that is about as high as I'm willing to go. Usually I try to cap it off at about 50, which is pretty easy for me because I do eat a lot of oatmeal and a lot of vegetables, but I was trying to get as many micronutrients in today as I could, and obviously that will come with a lot of fiber. So to end the day, what I'm going to be having is something with no fiber, 4 servings of cookies and cream ice cream. I love this stuff. This is the Kroger brand. And then I'm going to be having one of my favorite combinations, just chocolate rice cakes and crunchy peanut butter. You can never go wrong. And oh, one more thing. If you ever have a head cold or you're sick or whatever I have right now, keep the vinegar on hand. If you take a shot of it, it will make your head feel so much better. And that is gonna be the end of the video, my friends. I'll put the macros across the screen. I don't have my phone next to me, but I think it was about 79 fat, 570 carb, and around 210 protein, give or take. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I am sure it was hard to listen to this nasally voice. Although some might argue that I always sound nasally, and I would probably agree with you. Like I said, I'll be off to California. Really excited, never been out west. Everything is booked, got my hotel, got my flight, got my house sitter coming. We are all set. So I hope that every other part of the United States gets a massive snowstorm while I am out there experiencing some sunshine and 70 to 80 degree weather, as long as it's off my driveway when I get back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did. And I know I said I'm not going to be able to answer comments in a timely fashion, but please still comment. I know I've said this in previous videos, but I would not make videos if there was no comment section. I'll still be able to check on my phone, although it's so stupid I can't reply from my phone. Why is there not an app that lets you do that? But it's something I really do look forward to, so I hope to have a bunch of good stuff to read, not only on this video, but on Wednesday and Friday's video as well. Hope you guys all have a great week, and I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and California.
If you're a true hip-hop fan, this should sound extremely familiar to you.
From here on out, it's the chronic tune. Starting the day, and tomorrow's a new. And I'm still local enough to choke you with a Charleston chew.
God bless you, Eminem. After that, I'm gonna go on to the Tasty Cake Crimpettes. Now, is that how you say it, Crimpettes?